Hey guys, and welcome to this video on the Scorpio Midheaven. If your Midheaven in astrology is in the sign of Scorpio, this video is for you. And if you don't know about your Midheaven and you want to know what it is, you can watch the video to find out more about that. So let's get into this video. I'm Cassandra, the Saffron Sage, helping you use astrology to evolve. And the Scorpio Midheaven, Scorpio. So the Scorpio Midheaven is here to uncover the truth. They have a very investigative and probing, penetrating energy they can use to get to the bottom of things. Now, to really talk more deeply about what the Scorpio Midheaven means, we need to start at the bottom of the chart, the IC. This is your childhood, the energy you came into, and I like to say it's the energy someone got an overabundance of in childhood that causes you to shoot up to your Midheaven and embody the opposite energy. So for Scorpio Midheaven people, Taurus is on the IC, and Taurus is the sign of comfort. It is an earth sign. Oftentimes, these people had stable homes. There was value in their family placed on comfort, which means there was this desire to keep the status quo and not rock the boat. And so a Taurus IC person may have been raised in a family where you don't talk about certain things. They may have been raised in a family where you need to keep up with the Joneses. They may have had a family that just wanted to take care of their physical needs only and make them feel comfortable, but didn't really wasn't interested in emotions. There can also be an energy with Taurus on the IC of kind of just doing the same thing and not really doing anything new, right? Staying comfortable, staying in the comfort zone. For some people with this energy on their IC, they might have a strong sense of loyalty to their family or have been raised in an environment where you need to be loyal, like even a small town where there's sort of a culture of you have to be loyal to this culture and you can't do anything outside of it. Now, this all really depends on a lot of things personal to your chart. So this is just general energy that some of these things, not every single Scorpio Midheaven person is going to relate to every single aspect of this. You have to get a private reading for those details. So now getting back to that Scorpio Midheaven and the energy of Scorpio that we rise up to from our IC. Again, Scorpio is penetrative and digs deep. So these people can be known for their investigative abilities. They can have psychic abilities, and if not, they can just get to the bottom of things. Scorpio energy wants to get to the bottom of things. Does that mean that you naturally want to do this? Maybe, maybe not. Remember, you don't always relate to your Midheaven. Some people do and they just go for it. Other people don't relate to it and they have to learn how to embody the energy. You might actually be drawn toward the opposite. As a Scorpio Midheaven, you might actually want to revert back to your comfort zone often and get uncomfortable with scorpionic things happening like change. Scorpio also really understands the psychological motivations of other people. Scorpio energy is good at merging with others on a psychological level. It is also very secretive. It can be very sexual and very provocative. Scorpio also rules topics that are taboo, things that most people aren't comfortable talking about. And so we see this axis with Taurus being the comfort zone and Scorpio being everything outside of the comfort zone, everything you can't talk about at the family dinner table. That's Scorpio energy. People with Scorpio on the Midheaven also have the ability to draw out information from other people without revealing too much about themselves. If you have Scorpio on the Midheaven, the energy for you to aim for is to rise like a phoenix out of the ashes, to transform, to embrace change, to connect with powerful people and create relationships with them. Do something you're passionate about. Scorpio Midheaven people really need to be passionate about what they do, and when they really embrace things that they can infuse with passion, it tends to go better for them because then they can continue to fuel it. They tend to have these like reserves of power when it comes to something they feel strongly about. People with Scorpio on the Midheaven can also really work in crisis. They can handle the dark corners of other people's psyches. This is an energy to move toward if you have Scorpio on your Midheaven. Example jobs for the Scorpio Midheaven are things like grief counselor, someone who works in a morgue, a phlebotomist, someone who works in any kind of sex work, psychic work, a death doula. You can see private investigators, you can see researchers, you can see any kind of counselor, anyone who heals, through allowing and experiencing the darkness of life. Any kind of career connected with the topic of death, sex, even other people's money to some degree. And this is an especially good placement for anyone who wants to help other people heal, because it gives you the ability to really guide people through the process and understand their darkness. You can even see like a lawyer, like a Aaron Brockovich style paralegal or someone like this who really seeks justice through getting to the bottom of something, to exposing the darkness of someone else. Now, does that mean you can only do these type of jobs? Not necessarily. But if you have a Scorpio Midheaven, you're most likely to be recognized in whatever field of work you're in when you embrace at least some of these qualities. Examples of famous Scorpio Midheaven people are Carl Jung, Carlos Castaneda, Gwen Stefani, Rosa Parks, John Legend, Dennis Rodman, and Sylvia Brown. If Scorpio is on your midheaven, you might have some crazy transformation in your career at some point in life. And although these experiences aren't necessarily fun, sometimes people with Scorpio in their chart like this, they need that transformation because it makes them feel alive. It is right for you in your career to move toward the energies of investigating, of doing some kind of taboo work, of going where other people won't go, being willing to work with the darkness and the dark shadow side of life, whether that be through counseling, through doing healing work, through doing your own shadow work, or through doing things that other people judge as wrong. If your midheaven is in Scorpio, you need to embrace change, allow the transformations, especially in your career. And the more that you do this, the more that you move toward getting out of your own comfort zone and allowing yourself to merge with others, to feel your own power through creating something you're passionate about, the more you are likely to be recognized in your field. So that's all I have, you guys, on the Scorpio Midheaven. Let me know in a comment below if you're related to this. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things, show me all the love. Join my Facebook group, Astrology and Alchemy, for my weekly lives. And if you want to know more about your midheaven, book a private reading with me so you can find out what type of career you are meant for based on your astrology. As always, thank you for all your comments and your support, and I will see you in the next video.